Hey guys. How you doing, buddy? I was trying to figure out. I can't even get my announcement thing going. So I don't. You already got the announcement. I take it. It's going all right. Had to start kind of late because they were cutting a tree out back. So I had to wait for the I don't know, HOA gardener guy to make our neighborhood fire safe before I could start. Couldn't even fall asleep. Kind of annoying. Anyways, here you are. Here we are. How are you doing today? Yeah, the Twitch notification thing. But yeah, I was gonna. Cool. All right. Continuing on with. Remember the guy's name? It's been a day. Humberto. Is that right? Not even close. Conberto is the other guy. We're playing with Rudolph Gonzalez. Yeah, there we go. See that? Got some pimpy new glasses. On my way back to wherever I am. Anyways, can't sleep. Let's see, what were we working on? R2. Mob guys, side quests. Charles lost a chuck key to his drill somewhere near the antique store. Oh, gotta do some wandering for that. We can do some wandering, that's easy enough to do. Going through the correct door, that's a different issue. So, X to wander. That was pretty simple. Found a chuck key. So let's back out of here. Hey, I found your chuck. Yeah, I found it. That's it. Thank you. Where'd you find it? Under a bush. Oh yeah, probably a bush I was drilling holes in under the in the other day. Now what can I do for you? We already asked about the machine. He doesn't. Yeah, that's it for now, buddy. Pet the kitty cat. Nice lazy day for kitty cats. Let's see what else we got going on here. Dutch's house. Hands in the air, Buckfrew. You're on Tin Lizzie's turf, and this is a stick up. What's that, a caulking gun? Stick up isn't usually such a literal phrase. Actually, it's a grease gun, so I guess it's more like slick up. Gross. Everybody's a critic. Give me your wallet. What? What happened? I just lost my, controller mojo there. I'm just gonna grab her gun. Pull out your wallet, fumble it, dropping it, warm its feet. She growls, reaches for it, you swiftly grab her gun. Hey! Haha. Regret messing with Tin Lizzies. Regret touching this filthy grease gun. Go on, scram. Pulled a fast one. $11.10.82. I think we already jotted that down. Did we already check that out? I don't remember if we checked it out. So we're going to go back just to be sure that we know what happened in 82. Oh man, this is Muggery. Insist on it that you to us all of your meat give. But all of it, that's crazy. I guess that is a little saying. It's 5 meat. Can't have 5 meat. No way. 5, 4 does 6. Nope, nope. Yes. These guys are kind of, you. And you. Now you. Powerhouse, baby. Go get him, Gabby. Beast cake. Beast crumb cake. Klockenhosen. 5 XP, 12 meat. Shelby gets a little bit stronger. Ooh, Shelby's getting kind of buff. I don't remember where to... Oh, Shelby's in my inventory because, you know. Seven hit points. 6 hit points. Getting there. Okay. Why'd we come here? Newspaper. Yeah, yeah. Watch where I'm walking. 82. Register for the sinking of the Porquad whaling vessel that was operated off the coast of Ocean City. The story says that the wreck had only one survivor, Captain Augustus Dirch. Despite his best efforts to go down with the ship, he was rescued and transported to shore by a friendly otter. Simultaneously tragic and adorable. Okay. So, we know that the captain psychogeologist stuff. Some glowing ooze. Nice. Glowing ooze is something we don't have the secret for. Ask you about the Porquad. Alright, you better come in. There's the urns. We're looking for an urn. A gray-bearded man in a sea captain's hat is glaring at you suspiciously. What do you want? Well, from Ocean City Watch Fly. You know, the newspaper? Don't trust newspapers nor newspaper reporters neither. Well, nor otters. Fortunately, I'm only one of those 3 things. Can I ask you about the Porquad? Ain't nothing to say. Storm blew up unexpected. We hit a funny rock. All hands lost. Decades ago. Why you bother me now? Well, slow news day. What's funny about the rock? Never see a 30-foot black basalt obelisk sticking straight up out of the ocean? Can't say I have. Me neither. And I'd be sailing that route for years. So I guess when you said funny, you didn't mean it as in haha funny. What's with the rocks in front yard? I ain't know nothing about those except for the date marker I put. Did they just come with the house? New one pops up every once in a while. What's that got to do about anything? Nothing, I guess. How many men were in the crew? Peg leg, handsome Jeff, less handsome Jeff, and old barnacle face. He looks askance at the row of urns and the other one. So 5. What was the 5th sailor's name? I ain't recall. He was new to sign on for the last voyage. Didn't talk much. Eerie feller, to be honest. Eerie? Spooky. And that's all I got to say about him. We have a lot of urns. Crew bodies was ashore after a time. Didn't figure they'd want a sea burial after what happened, so I had them all cremated. Well, except 5th feller weren't never found. I ain't recall how that urn got here. He was a member of the crew, right and proper though, so he got as much right to be here as any of them. Did you ever visit the little cathedral? Sure used to go pray my respects once in a while, back before our knees started acting up. Got plenty of urns to talk to right here. So, you talk to the urns? Yep. We shoot in the breeze. We live old glory days and such. You say that like they talk back. They do. I can see from your face that you don't believe me. So you ask him yourself, landlubber. I guess I'll have a chat with the urns then. Fine, but if you got any more questions for me, ask them now. I'm tired of all this little chit chat. Done asking questions. Let's go talk to Peg Leg Johnny. Hello? Anybody there? Yar, Johnny, you speak freely now, sailor. I got rid of it. No good, landlubber. Muffled, youthful sounding voice replies, Yar, Captain. What do they want anyhow? Bar, nothing of import. Your basic landlubber prattle. Trying to sell newspapers and like that. Hey, no, never mind. Aye, Captain. So, how are things? Oh, no problems, Captain. Everything's shipshape. Ha ha. Ha ha. Always happy to cheat Seabiscuit with you, though. Sure, that's remnants about old times. Great, I love hearing stories about nautical adventure. Oh, instead of that, why don't you tell me, got the name Peg Leg Johnny? Well, it's because of my leg, right? Got a peg leg? Sure, how'd you get it? I got it because I lost the original leg? I'd assume so. Yeah, but how? Wait, weren't you there when it happened? Time for a minute. Talk to you later. So how you be doing, handsome Jeff? Smooth sailing, Cap. If you like talking on lower times. Sure, I mean, why not? Right. Then what particular yarn from your past have you got in your mind? Oh, actually, I'd talk about you. Me? The fella next to you is less handsome, Jeff, So his judgment of your relative parents is literal, or is it More of an ironic, reversal sort of deal. Yar. Well, you never. Wait a minute. Wait. You don't remember what it actually looked like? Oh, yes. Of course I do. I gotta go. It's on your mind, Captain. Like what? Or, well, I don't know. You just wanted to wax nostalgic about old times or anything. Alright? Right. So, yar. Yar, right. Those old times, right? Sure, right. Yar, Captain. Those old times we had together. Yar, we sure did. Many of them. Glad we had this talk. Particle face. Everything going alright? Aye, Captain. There, cloud in the sky. Good. Great. Are you in a chatting mood? Sure, Yar. You know, Captain. You know me, Captain. And a few words and all. Happy to listen, though. Right. Well, actually, I was wondering about your name there, Dar. Barnacle face? What about it? Just wondering. I mean, you never actually said. That is, you never asked before, so I'd have thought you'd already. Right. Yeah, obviously, I already. Anyway, if you're not comfortable discussing it, that's fine. Okay, yar, good. Yar, 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 har, 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 har. Fifth sailor. How goes it? That's what's new, but, arr. Keep talking. Not very talkative one, are you, me? Suppose you never come to that. So, as you were then, could use some smokes, Captain. What? Smokes? Smokes is in cigarettes? Aye. What does the urn want with cigarettes, are? Well, alright then. Just leave them on the table like usual, please. Yar. Okay. Fish. Do some fishing. Spearmint taffy from fishing in wash pot. It's got a Kit Kat. Oh. It's Mayo. Captain use it to catch horses. Yeah, whatever you got. Salty fish rod. Captain shrieks horse in his sleep. Muscle plus 3? Whoa. Alright, that's much better than the other fishing rod. Holy cow, look at all this stuff. That's muscle plus 1. I think muscle plus 3 is better. How you doing, Wolf? Welcome back. Welcome in. Continuing our story with, what's this bucket? I can never remember his name. But we just got a salty fishing rod. And now we're going to go buy some smokes. You'd think they were for this guy, but they're not for this guy. They're for this table over here for this pot. This urn wants some cigarettes. So, and we happen to know that we can get some government issue cigarettes at the surplus store. So we're off. A wall with a joke scrawled on it. It's only sort of ribald. Make it more ribald with 3 moxie. Nice. Increase the ribality of the joke, and in doing so, increase ambient ribality of the surrounding area for 4 experience. Nice. historical memorabilia. Let's see what you have for sale. We're here for smokes. I think that's all we're going to spend right now. And I really don't need all this stuff, I'm sure, but as I don't seem to have any limits on what I can carry, I'm okay with having all that stuff. Let's go give this urn that belongs in the chapel. Hey, isn't that bastard Nickel Polly was telling us about? Lower their mass, snap their fingers, the tips of their index fingers spark into white hot flames. Tin Lizzie mages, as well as tailpipe shot. Gonna do now, fools, huh? You got no backup. Oh, it's good for 6. No, no. These guys are nothing. Yeah. Nice. Tin Lizzie's chop shop. 5 XP. We'll have to get the back alley pop. Chop shop. Pop. Pop. Chop. Shop. Shop. Pop. Shop. Chop. Pop. Pop. Shop. Chop. Chop. Pop. That place. Let's see. We're going to save that for later. We got to... What new company? Yeah, that little tentacle thing, is that what you're... I have no idea. I did one of those... I was venturing. I ran into some of them. I had to wipe them out at one point. And then after that, one just kind of started showing up next to him. It's on our side. So I'm going with it. Or maybe your spokes beyond the table as you want. Appreciate it, Captain. Then you hide behind the captain who's snoring at the table. Hiding behind the captain. Guy sneaks out, takes the shops. Spectacle kits. Practical secret doors for home handyman. Let's try this book. Seems a little out of place. Try to push the bookshelf aside, but it's locked in place. There must be a catch. I mean, literally. You tilt the book forward, nothing happens. So you pull the book all the way off the shelf, and nothing happens. So you flip the book open, start rifling through the pages until you find one with the page corner turned down. Diagram. Page 3. Most common unobtrusive latch mechanism for bookshelf secret doors, and on closer inspection, the bookcase is using the second one. Now you can open the door. So here we have respectable salute to a bunch of dead soldiers. Okay, and over here, maybe guy thinks it's treasure, but it looks like trash to you. Hey, what are you doing in, are you seriously about to ask me what I'm doing in here? Yeah, even as I was saying it, it sounded stupid. How'd you find me? I hid and watched when you came out for your smokes. Oh, that was you, huh? Well, the captain voice didn't sound quite right. So, what's the deal? Well, basically just what it looks like. Looks like you're hiding in this old man's house to rob him while he sleeps. In that case, it's not at all what it looks like. I'm listening. I'll admit, at first I was planning on robbing him. I figured the old sea captain must have secret treasure, right? Wasn't a pirate. No, it turned out he's just a lonely old man with nobody to talk to except, well, his old sailing buddy. So I started hanging out back here and chatting with him through the wall. You didn't find that strange? He was a little spooked at first, but once I got a handle on how the different voices should sound, I learned enough to keep up with his anecdotes, and he relaxed. It's nice to have someone to talk to, even his situation is kind of weird, right? So that's all? You just do this because you felt sorry for him? Yeah, well, I won't pretend I don't like having somewhere to stay rent-free, and his penchant from shipping is his pension from the shipping company is pretty good, and his short-term memory is kind of bad, so he doesn't pay much attention to the fact that he's buying food for 2 people. He's a good guy. Yeah, it's an easy life. Don't screw it up for us, okay? Wait, what's in it for you, anyways? I'm here about the stolen urn. Oh, yeah, that was probably a mistake. You mentioned the 5th sailor a few times, so I thought I might like to have the whole crew together, you know? So I lifted a random urn from the little cathedral to fill the spot. It seemed like a good idea at the time. Well, the vicar needs it back. Okay. It'd be weird if it just vanishes, though. Can you swap it for another one? Captain doesn't open them, so he won't notice if there's no ashes. Fine, I'll see what I can do. Yeah, that's a little jank. Let's try to pet the kitty cat again while we're here. No. Let's examine the lamp. Blubber lamp. Blubber lamp. Love it. Say it again. Blubber lamp. 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 I don't think I could say it anymore. I tried. Got work to do. Back to the cathedral. Who's gonna jump us? Oh, I almost made it. What, you have a match on you? I do not. Here, have a match. Thank you. I didn't read the whole thing there. I just kind of... Never whistle at the moon. I don't think I've heard that one. Let's take an identical burial urn here. Not yet. Don't even ask me, Vicar. Run on back. 3 tin Lizzies here either squatting on a stoop or stooping on a squat. Let's eavesdrop. Bored. When's the last time I had a good rumble? Ages, but we got non-aggression pack with the doughboys. Big Liz wouldn't like it if we messed that up. What about the Glockens? Want to fight some of them? They're too weird. Wait, I can hear you in that helmet. Can't hear you in the helmet. Are you eating something under there? Sandwich. Alright. Let's take them on. sleaze damage. Okay, probably that's 3. That looks like our main target. Fire 6 fire damage. So we're gonna do I do 8 damage. Doesn't really matter. You're out of here. You sleaze. How about them carrots? Yeah, gross. Say goodnight, Irene. Yeah. Take this funky jazz beat right here. Oh yeah. Pretty tough for us. Rough customers. Tough customers. 5 XP and 12 meat. No thanks. Summon evil spirits. Too bad you couldn't summon something cool by whistling at the moon. Like, I don't know, fried cheese delivery or something like that. That'd be alright. Guys sleeping? There you go. Swap them out. Alright, buddy. Yeah, I swapped them out. Great. So we're square then? Everything's Jake? Look, this is really shady, bud. Yeah, I guess so, you're right. I gotta build up to do it, though. If I just pop out of the bookshelf, that enemy's liable to have a heart attack or try to kill me. Alright, good luck with that. Maybe clean the place up before you leave, because it smells funky. See you later, Ismail. Oh, nice. A lot calmer than he did before. New cat. Only one cat's favorite at a time. Oh no. I'll have to see what it is. Maybe we can switch back. How do I check? It should be here probably. No, it's gonna be here. One mysticality. Which is good because that's where we're doing all our damage right now is mysticality. But I don't know what we gave up for that. Yeah, free pizza showed up. That would be like hubba bubba. Hear everybody in the neighborhood like run outside at the same time, and as soon as dinner time rolls around, sorry, take a drink here. Be like, no free pizza for me, I guess. Damn it. All the bad luck. Let's go turn this urn in. Whoa. Hey, whoa now, what's the weather up there? Up where? You're taller than me. Up on the property I almost can't see up there. Huh? What? And on the street does a big theatrical double take as you pass. My only home is to see she's not for sale. Yeah, I live in the back room at an antique store. She as well. I hope to join you in an antique storeroom of my own soon enough. A fellow like me's got to sell if he wants a property ladder. Luckily, product I got nearly sells itself. Nearly? Paperclip. I do have to put a little thing. Legwork. Yeah, but look. Bam! That's a paperclip. Is it ever? I don't know if I need a paperclip right now. Guess your documents keep themselves from flying off in the wind. Guess your nose secures itself against wild odors. Well, we know we're going to buy a paperclip for tin meat because we don't have a paperclip, right? So we're going to buy one. We got the meat. Ooh-wee, do I detect a change in humidity? I must be chasing you up the property ladder. You didn't tell me whether it was this nice. Yeah, whatever. Get out of here. I spent 10 meat on a paperclip. For science, of course. Kind of makes my nose water a little bit. Increase target stench armor by 3. So it's a combat item. Alright. So that's actually, not bad. $10 paperclip, I suppose. Mary had a little lamb. Its fleece was white as snow. Oh, I was just... Look, I'm nearly invisible. Ooh, spooky. Alright, let's get on with it. Let's give it to the vicar and let him put it on the pedestal. So, dude, found a missing ashes yet? I did. Here you go. Wonderful. Get this polish reinstalled right away. Blessing upon you. In fact, let me make a blessing literal. I have some holy water of Saint Polycarp here somewhere. Ah, here we go. Takes a little bottle of water, splashes it some on your forehead. You got a perk. Saint Polycarp's forehead. Die, burnt! Say, whose ashes anyways? Unfortunately, we don't know his name. He was a sailor, watched the shore near here after shipwreck. Some of the locals took him in, but he didn't survive the night, poor fellow. He was interred here as an act of charity. It's about 50 years ago, give or take. Oh no, it's more like 300 years ago. Interesting. +1 muscle. Bam, look at turning into a severe beefcake. How beefcake are we? How do we find out? We go over here. 2 muscle. Bam, beefcake. Step on up, ladies. Like, where's the beef? Right here, baby. All right. Now what do we got? We still need... We have 85 meat. They want 500 meat. We need more meat. The park was the next one that we got. So let's go see what's going on in the whatever that says. Gold. Long before you actually turn the corner, you hear two Glockens playing their high-pitched plinkety Glocken spiels extremely loudly. By the time you actually get up to them, you're not totally deaf, but you wish you were. Jeez, you two, can you tone it down a bit? Ah, tone it down, you say? What about if we turn it up tone? Start playing even louder. We could beat them up, you know? Bam. Music lessons. What? What do you mean the notes play V not? So you have a lot to learn. You better start by practicing, not playing any notes at all. Then once you get good at that, you can focus on learning which specific notes not to play. This modern music is tricky business, it is. Yeah, okay. They play less, that makes it better. Dude. There's so much work to do that you can't do any of it. Let's talk to him. Oh, sorry, fella, I don't want to seem rude, but I'm much too busy to chat. Stuck running this place by myself, and there's about a million things to do. I could use a little extra pocket meat. How about I help you out? That'd be great. Except new city regulation disallows hiring random part-timers. Since this is a municipal park, only official government contractors are allowed to work here. There's a law against side quests? Why? Just to be a thorn in my side as far as I can tell. It's not like any of these tasks are dangerous or anything. Got any kind of a kiddy look on your face when you said that? Okay, well, 2 of them are dangerous. That isn't even half. I submitted a request for help weeks ago, and I still haven't heard anything back. Well, you're in luck. I just happen to be an official government contractor. That'd be terrific. But I am going to need some sort of proof of that. Yada, yada, yada. I'm hurt. I mean, I was recruited by Mr. Johnson. Who? Johnson from Parks and Recreation? Jeez, man, you don't even know who your own department? You'd be outright dismayed to hear, oh, that Johnson. No, that's fine. No problem. All right. Great. What do you need me to do? We can do landscaping, right? Carnivorous plant exhibit. It's out of control. When you say out of control, as in this is less a job for pruning shears and more for a baseball bat with nails in it. Unlocks maintenance shed. Can't promise there's anything I need in here, but feel free to borrow whatever strikes your fancy. Alrighty. Homemade cookies, those would probably help for got another match and some self-adhesive rivets, because why not? For his helmet, herbicides and weed-killing chemicals. Park maintenance logs, they wouldn't be interesting even if you were just pretending to work here. An unlocked locker. Woohoo, got me some coveralls. Max hit points. Adds 1 physical to a pair of pants. So much stuff. Got all kinds of goodies. Alright, let's see here. Spooky armor. Sorry, I ran into the microphone trying to read chat. I have no response to that. I don't know. Have to wait and see. Maybe one of the Tin Lizzies, like the boss lady, might satisfy that craving you got. I don't know. Time? Well, to heck. Stench armor, max hit points. So we get Moxie from her. Really like having my Moxie. I feel like we might need that, but we're a man of Moxie, so we're this the place. Botanical garden to find it overrun by dangerous looking weeds. Very nice. Sword leaf sword. Do not punch. Ouch. Northern beer barrel cactus. No beer removed due to prohibition. Lame. Complicated watering system, I guess. Drink while at plants looking. Drink plants while looking at plants. Take all of those. Mushroom tea. Moxie. No. What? I guess no is not an option. Aw. physical armor. You know what? We got some tea, so we're just gonna go with that. Looks safe. Loxy +2 and cause bleeding. Alright, let's cause some plants to bleed. Alright, plants. Whoa. This guy's attack is not coolio. Sorry, buddy. You gotta go. Do this. Check him out, Gabby. Aha. Choppy gets more turtleish. 7 XP. Very cool. Joshua Tan, a tree named for discoverer David E. Tree. Very, very good. Wetlands. Nasty bramble donated by a patron with no regard for the safety of the staff. Eyegrass. Avoid prolonged eye contact. Highland bonebush. We're beginning to believe that this specimen was donated as a joke. Hey, look, he's happy now. He's the same price though. Directions. Sign about those pointy rocks. Goldwith Park, November 13th, 1922. Margaret. Somebody. Ocean City Comptroller. 1922. Dealt with Botanical Uprising. Good. Here's your official payment. 75 meat, 5 XP. Thanks. Wait for a minute. Meeting. I'll be back afterwards. Let's go check. Yes. Let's go check out what happened in 1922. Significant quantity of magic sewer energy. Some more glowing ooze. Yeah, those are pretty. They didn't look like very nice plants. Oh, no, no. And you get off the sidewalk, they just throw you right in a building. Just throw you on in there. Right, if I give what to my... What should I give to my turtle? 22. Glowing ooze. This morning, new sculptures reveal gold's weight. These names are just killing me. Park donated by Ocean and City Comptroller Margaret Smudged. Sculpture which consists of 5 jagged pointed rocks arranged in a rough circle with small concrete pillars. Variously described as avant-garde, thrillingly pointy, and fine, I guess. Wait, are you writing this down? Hi, Mom. By interested onlookers. Can't actually, I have 2 of them, I can't use them for anything. I'm thinking they may be for actual potions at some point. But just a guess, I actually have no idea. Glockenspiel, Tin Lizzie, Tentacles, and then, yeah, I got the secret of the ooze thing. It's just I can't use this stuff, so. Although it makes sense and it would be cool. So, Gabby gives us some spearmint taffy. Thank you very much. Which is pretty awesome, actually. How many stones are outside the captain's cabin? The ones with all the funky markings on them. Except for the one that he put out there himself. Would the number be the same number that were lost on the ship? I'm just wondering if there's a pattern or a theme here. What else you got, buddy? Let's polish some statues. Statue wiping rag. That's awesome. One, two, three. 5 statues. 5 statues, 5 stones. Or 5 here. I think there was 5 stones actually. Stench armor. Portrait statue. Wipe it clean. Read the inscription. Carthenia, Boshin, Basel, Mayor of Ocean City. 05 to 23, credited with putting Ocean City on the map by suggesting maybe we should build a dock or something so boats can park here. Smart woman. Smart woman. An owl skeleton. and chiseled from photo reference and enchanted to drive away mice. Gifted to Ocean City 1902 by Hobart Bumpert. Crime-covered statue. Daniel Ocean. Founder 1770. Deathbed 1804. Request visitors to this spot only to view the statue from the left, as he felt that was his better side. Cold War soldier. Soldier of a new generation. Here's to all the old brave boys in blue who took the ultimate challenge. Dedicated 1919. VCW. War always doesn't change. The force of the red continued to dominate and refresh evermore. Dedicated 1919 Cola, National Cola Association. Both in 1919, for opposing sides. City versus capitalist. I don't know if any of these are going to be worth. $1804, 1902. Gotta check it out. See what kind of historical stuff we have. And that is a pretty nice mask, isn't it? But you have a match. I'm sorry, no, just two lies. One lie or two lies? No, but also yes. That's what I need to ensure that something will be on fire at some point in the future. Alright. Thank you. It's got a certain kind of sex appeal, doesn't it, that mask there? I don't suppose we really need to be wearing it anymore. When we're all about the moxie. But I concur, it's a pretty darn nice looking mask. Do the commando thing. Chef thing. Gauze. Coconut. We need more hats. But you know what we really haven't found yet? Are any cool shoes. I mean, we found some shoes, but we haven't found any cool shoes. And y'all are just distracting me, so I forget what the dates are that we're supposed to. So 02. Is it 1902? And 18 something or another. Okay, so nothing on statues there. more surplus stores. I guess I was... It's crazy. It's fine. But here? How about if I'm right here? Oh, this is okay. But this... Why did I come in here? That Cola Wars had some, This guy doesn't get any revolving stock, though. But yeah, that's some pretty serious cola competition if you need all that hardware. Okay, let's get back, get some more of this stuff done here. Ground snakes again, where those horrible slimy tentacles erupt from the ground nearby. There we go. Does 5 sleeves, 5 sleeves, 5 sleeves, 8, 8, 8. They're all identical to each other. I can take it. There's a paperclip. I suppose I could be wearing a paperclip, huh? There we go. 5 XP, 15 meat. You need 10 of those things if they want to tackle you. Darn straight. Alright, what else we got? No need to think now. It's happy to find an opportunity to work with a working stiff. Here's your official city payment. 75 meat, 5 XP. Thanks. What else? Let's get our extermination on. Lapit the butterfly zoo. A bunch of horrible a bunch of horrible monsters got in, and I'm afraid they're gonna hurt the butterflies. Some of them are rare and expensive. Can you describe them? Nope. I very deliberately did not get a close look at them. Sounds awful, but okay. Hey, bud. Little meat? Sure, have some meat. Thanks, and thanks again, my man. Leave him to his oboeing. Science. Science! Says no fishing since there's no water in the fountain. You assume it means fishing for compliments. Please don't throw meat in the fountain. It gets real gross. Fair enough. There's maintenance department. Must be the plumbing stuff for the, world's last remarkable rock. Reassure it. Teach the rock to love itself for who it is. Nice. Bend so they could stare at the rock. Nice. Got any Gabby? Like this sounds like cat meowing. A few years since spent time out, same old stuff. No ideas, economics, not Gabby's. Keeps my wheels in. The cockroaches, man. Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't sound like a great... not like something you want to catch. Bleed damage. We don't want none of that. Ixnay. Just gonna clean him out right away. Don't want none of that bleed damage. Get him, Gabby. Five XP, 40%. Giant crickets taken care of. Hey, well, look at it. Look at what? Gabby's skin. What? Gabby holds out one arm. Skin does seem a little different, like it's getting tougher and leathery in places. Gabby's adapting to prevalent conditions. Haha. 3 physical armor. I didn't know goblins could do that. I'm a little jealous. Nice. She's getting buff. She's getting anti-lipida to fungamungus, whatever this place is. Fishing. Nice, I got some nasty goo. Not too many games where you can get nasty goo, I'll tell you what. Butterflies sleep and dream they are Zhuangzi. Okay. Not sure what that is. Hey! Son of a cricket. 3 physical, 4 bleed. He already took a shot, so 8 HP. 9 physical, we'll just take care of that. There you go. One already went. Let's go this one, Gabby. You know what? I'm just gonna straight up man the cricket. 15, or excuse me, 5 XP. Shelby's stronger. Shelby's getting buff. I got handfuls. I got 10 sleaze damage. That's pretty good. That's pretty nasty is what it is. Yeah, there's fungus in the cathedral that I couldn't get. So there's fungus among the cathedral walls in the basement. I got a block and brought, which is That's actually a food item. I like it though. Oh, you don't like taffy? Oh, taffy's like spearmint. It's like toothpaste you chew on, except for the sugary part, and it's bad for your teeth instead of. But otherwise, still need that sandwich stuff that we need to mix with this to make 3 cups of manna enriched flour with something called sandwich cream. Yeah, sandwich cream. Sorry, I just choke on the sound of that. Just the thought of it is kind of sounds so tasty. I got my grits, got hot links, frosted flakes. Not even like spearmint. See, there's the minty mint, and then there's the spearmint, which is like the licorice taffy, not so much. I mean, spearmint. That's like, how about candy canes? We don't do candy canes, and in the northern country where you're from. This is what scares me. It's like coffee cake actually sounds good. I am not a fan of coffee cake. We got dough globs. Oh, we can sell those off. I forgot we had those. Sweet. Oh, not right now. What else? I forgot that, I guess I haven't leveled up in a while. 111 unspent points. Woohoo! So that book gives us +1 to something. A training manual. Orchestral strike. Which is at 5, so that would go 5 to 6. I think that's the one that we're using all the time. Yeah, nice. You're jealous. I know you're jealous. I got a handful of cream cheese and you ain't got none. We've got holy water and we've got just the other kind of water too, the regular stuff. The satanic water, I guess, is it? I don't know. Didn't feel like reading when you were in grade school. Don't feel like reading it now. All right. Underground newspaper. Manifesto specifically calling out the government suppression of the local newspaper and importance of free press. It's also amusing but puzzling cartoon of a dog arresting a mouse for throwing a brick at a cat, which the cat didn't seem to mind. There you go. We got clean water and holy water. And cheap cologne, which comes in a bottle. Shelby's up to 9 hit points. Which is really nice. He's no longer a one-shot kill. Still can't read this because we need 5 mysticality. Wallace is only at 6. Still can't drink her coffee. Wait, I thought I had a Derringer, there you go. Moxie plus 2. Char's sword is Moxie plus 2 plus 1, or plus bleed. Yeah, 1 bleeding damage. Alright. Yeah, my Cola Wars helmet. Look pretty combat-y there, don't I? Doesn't have the same swag that this does, though. Gotta stick with swag. Okay, so I guess we're all done in this room anyways. Gabby's buff. We went that way. Gabby what? Gabby. She's so happy. Beansies, Rudolph. Yeah, all her life, 14 years. Yeah. Let's go back and tell the dude that we're done with the thing that we did. 75 meat, 5 XP. Anything else? Let's go do some plumbing. Plumb convenient. Fountain stopped running because it requires a real specific water pressure and pressure we get in from the municipal water supply has gotten unreliable lately, so I need someone to go down and adjust. I'll unlock the manhole for you. Okay, sounds easy enough. Let's go back down. Trying to dance. I can't really. What if I just stand here while I start dancing? Doesn't look like he's going to start dancing. Oh well. Yeah, who knows? There may be better helmets out there. We don't know. 57 gallons. Need to be 40. Seven. Good. Flip. Dang, am I good or what? Ah, it's beautiful. Let's have chat. 75 meat, 5 XP. Yeah, kind of lucked out. Let's do the security guard thing. Awfully humble for a police officer. What I mean, since municipal police force is entirely replaced with contractors, you might well call yourself a cop, right? Well, the rest of them do. But anyways, that's either here nor there. There's a hobo been hanging out. Like you to move him along. Does he cause trouble? Well, not so much. Everyone likes him. But busking in the park is against city ordinance and rules are rules. Rules are retarded. Nobody's complaining. What's the jazz with that? I need you to leave the park. What? Yeah, sorry, with caretaker. It says you gotta go. There's city ordinance against busking here, he says. Funny how that only starts getting enforced after I stop giving the bozo a cut. Of course, you and I both know that only the police can actually run me out of here, and you ain't no flatfoot. That's true. Could you leave as a favor? Okay, seemed like a decent fella. I guess you want to find somewhere else to toot this old tube. Great, thank you. Sweet. Still have not been in here. Check out this pendulum. Tesla coil and an Edison coil. Going at it. Explore the wondrous world of alchemy. Discover your new favorite rock. Harvest the useful bits. Glowing news. Some energizing power and some frosty flakes. Very nice, very nice. Complement. Dihydrogen monoxide. Sounds dangerous. This exhibit would be more educational if any of the gizmos were labeled. I think that's true. Oh, there we go. I can make some more, but I'm gonna wait. Yeah. Nice table of gizmos. I like the one in the middle here. It kind of looks like a little robot guy. If you had that and you put if you put this one on top of this one, it would look like a little Robbie the robot. Maybe. And this one would probably look even better if it was a little bit smaller. It's a little bit too big for that particular body, but anyways. Science department. Bam. I think we need to go get paid. Can I get paid? Beat him up? What? No. You sure you're a cop? Haha, just kidding. Here's your official city payment. That's messed up. Might be accurate, but it's still messed up. 75 meat, 5 more experience. Groundskeeper smiles. Got a snake tooth ring. Nice. Getting the lost and found for years. If anyone who lost it was going to find it, they'd have found it by now. Okay, so this one's doing nothing right now. And that one will do nothing. But it will do more nothing than this nothing. So I think we're going to apply this nothing in place of that nothing. For more nothingness. I think that's a solid plan, personally. Alright guys, I can't make an official vote because reasons. Yeah, exactly. That's my logic pod. More nothing is better than less nothing, unless you get something. So where to? Gideon's, Chop Shop, Brewster's, or the Tentacle House? This one? That's the ground worms, Tin Lizzies, Glockenspiels, and this is where all the tradespeople live. Tentacle House? Yeah. What's what a thing? The tentacle house? Why is the tentacle house a thing? I mean, cephalopods got to live somewhere, right? And, or are you talking about the tenant house? Because, you know. Alright. Since there's only 3 of us and I don't care, the best you guys can do is, you know, come to a disagreement. So we'll go kill some cephalopods. Okay, let's collect a frozen rock. Some frosty flakes. It's cool. I think it looks fine. Personally, I don't see any problems with... I mean... I can't go to the neighbors. Gabby? I don't know what we might find in here, so I guess we'll just... go find out. Either someone's pet kraken escaped or someone opened a portal to a waggle dimension. Yeah, let's go in. Quite nice, tall ceilings, nice wallpaper, fancy molding everywhere. Now, however, the wallpaper's peeling, plaster's crumbling, there's tentacle poking out of everywhere. It's a real fixer-upper. Hello? Tentacle exterminator. Making house calls. Don't think anyone called for a tentacle exterminator, but if I want to do some pro bono extermination anyway, I also don't think anyone's going to stop here, except maybe tentacles. If there's only 3, if there's only 2, and spiders? Holy heebie-jeebies. Remarkably clean on the outside. All the filth's on the inside. Tentacles must have been in the mood for a snack. Give them an attack instead. I do have a paperclip. 3 stench armor, which would bring each attack down to 2. I use 1 more combat item. There's only 2 of them. We don't need it for this. There's 5. Get that calamari. XP, 15 meat. Tentacle skin headband. 1 drawer left intact. You want to try fishing here? Let's check the drawer. Junk mail. Self-adhesive rivets. And let's do some fishing. Nice. More fishy means more meat. Nasty old leftovers. Nice. More fish. Refrigerator almost certainly contains horror beyond your reckoning. 3 nasty leftovers. That's pretty freaking nice. Gabby, I don't see anything else in here. Let's call any roaches. Let's check this back room over here. Oh. +1 spooky armor, 2 hats. +2 magical weapon. I don't even know what magical weapons are. I mean, come on. Add the headband, making your hat a little eerier. It looks exactly the same, though. Alright. Here we go. Oh. Check the can. Flush the can. 15 experience for flushing that one. Crack bowl, gravitate. Friendship ring. Familiar's muscle moxie. Buy 3. That's pretty sweet because he's only at 1 each now. Heals a random wounded ally by mysticality, so that brings it to 4, right? So he heals everybody by 4. Wallace would each round increase muscle, mysticality, or moxie by a flat amount. So this is opposed to the... We've got 2 of these now. Oh, we're still wearing maintenance pants. Nice. I'm gonna save those in case we get some other pants. Rings. So nothing. Oh, that's not nothing. That's something. So see, it worked out. We had nothing, and then we got more nothing, and now we have something. It's too smart for my own good sometimes. Let's do some fishing. Does anybody want that? I want to try fishing again. I don't want to. That's really all that was in there. Reduce an enemy's everything by 5. You know that's a big old nasty glob of wet hair. If it reduces everything by 5. That's a lot of nasty in such a confined. All right. 6 damage. 6 sleeves, 6 sleeves, 5 sleeves. He has more hit points. Gabby, Shelby, myself. So I think Shelby's the one that we want to just going to get rid of you. Kind of could have done that a little bit differently, but have at him, Gabby. Let's just go straight for it. Five XP, 14 meat. Shelby gets even buffer. We're gonna have the buffest turtle on the face of wherever we are. Okay, so unlock it. Maybe after we go upstairs and surprisingly clean wardrobe. Wire coat hanger. Because alright. Well, we need to get into the little dresser thingy over there, so this one. $12. $12? You ain't gonna buff nothing for 12. You out of here. This place is no, there we go, 7. So just take that one out. I don't know how many tentacle hoppers are in this house. It's a cephalopod infestation we're working on here. Trying to we're having calamari for supper, that's all I know. XP, 14 meat, Shelby turtle grows more. Shelby's just getting buff. Shelby's going to be a tortoise and not 10 hit points. Plus, it is put 2 to everything. My microphone won't stay in it. It won't stay in a place. Got some brass threads that are wearing out on it. It's where'd it go? Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Wallace. What? No, Wallace. There. 116. 2210. Yeah, Shelby's like kicking. What? You can't even begin to guess what kind of furniture this was. Sure I can. It was a futon. It was an easel. A throne? Chase lounge. Dresser. Murphy bed. Whatever that is. There's a desk. So whatever this is. A bassinet. Folding chair. Love seat. A hope chest. Bentwood rocker. I guess lots of stuff. Check the drawers. Jewelry case and tentacle house key. Nice. We have a key to the house. It must be our house now, since we have a key to the house. Baking stone pennant, inside out ring of weakness. Everybody but you loses one of each stat at the start of combat. I don't like that as much as what we have. What? This. Which would replace? What's that? Replace our glasses? Yes. Which is not acceptable. Because our glasses give us moxie, and we're all about moxie. Because we're a man with mox. E. So that means we would have to drink some tea for that, I'm thinking. Let's go downstairs. All the fuses are missing. So I've got a fuse. I have a fuse. Right? Don't I have a fuse? I don't have a fuse. We haven't read these yet. World's sleaziest jokes. All right now. $40 of 156 unspent XP. This is 2 extra damage. So close to the mysticality on that. Really thought I had a fuse. I got no fuse. I mean, there's 2 muscle. And I have 2 now. But 1 ranged attack isn't going to give me anything while I'm using my using a sword. Moxie +2/+1. This would be... So if I use that, then I would still be the same as where I am. Damage-wise. Same here. Or there. Which of course we'd use the horn because, you know, it's cooler, it's more jazzier. What did I need for the other book? So far, hard to find a good. A good deal is 5 mysticality, so I could spend 1. But I don't have to spend 1. I could just drink some tea to get that. Yes, definitely. I have to have drip. I mean, that's what we're playing drip. That's what Moxie's all about. Slee's armor is nice. But see, this gives, that's the thing though, this gives that 1 attack 2 extra damage. But it's not, it's just that 1 attack. So I'm really not feeling that too much. What I'm feeling is mysticality via temporary I bought an extra 1 of those just so I could drink this. And I should be able to read about a handgun. Advanced handgunnery. And now this is only, was it only 40 before? I don't remember. For 40, we'll spend 40. All right. Oh. So now we have 116. So we got 1 extra sleeves armor anyways. Out of reading these. And then long button. Oh. +1 to ranged weapon attacks, which is our horn. I think this is where we need to go with our At 150 we could go there. We get 1 Moxie plus 3 to ranged attacks. Then we're doping. I have a feeling I haven't needed any spooky armor yet, but given the context of this game, I'm thinking I'm going to want spooky armor. So I'm thinking it's going to start getting spooky up in here. Which is why we want to keep our Moxie. You know what I'm saying? So this is my final answer. I'm going to do... Final answer is I don't know what I'm going to do. 75, 80, so we could do 90. This we're just going to have. Boom. There it is. We got more spooky armor just like that. AP regeneration, that's kind of cool. Let's do it. And then we got some extras, so we'll just plop them right there. Okay. And then it's still dark down here. And apparently we don't have a fuse. Shelf full of long expired cleaning products. And I both know the flashlight's only good for making dark places visible, not for making them any less scary. In other words, I'm supposed to turn around. Because I need to find a fuse. And I don't want to fight in the dark. No. Yes, indeed, I forgot where the door is that we were gonna like bust down. This one? Okay. Have 3. Already have rivets in those. Muscle by 1. That's standard. Banner. Creepy locket. Old wallet. Time to get paid. 79 meat. I'm in the meat. That's mysticality. Okay. Don't need no sticking mysticality. Backyard looks really nice. So
termites conspired to make it look like this wardrobe had one giant bite taken out of it instead of 1,000 tiny ones. This one doesn't even get a thingamaboober. Check myself out. Hi, Rudolph. Hey, good looking. Strong. Oh no, 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 no. Something really embarrassing you did a couple years ago. Close your eyes. I'll assume this looks good. Let's go back to normal. And let's leave. Looks a little bit different when you're wearing sunglasses, making all the different faces in this game. It looks like I'm in the mirror, transferred into a different universe. Huh? Freaky. All right. There's really we're not gonna find a fuse in this house, so we're gonna have to go out and about. Gonna have to go on a walkabout. Let's just wander around a bit. Hey, that isn't. I'm pretty sure that isn't your car. Is this your car? Nope. It ain't none of your business neither. So maybe I would teach me a lesson about minding your own business. You said it's mine. Listen, you guys are doing this all wrong. You'll get much more usable parts off this allowed you take back to your garage first instead of trying to strip it quick and dirty in the street before the cops show up. Well, yeah, usually do, but Hotwire Nancy's visiting her mama today. Good thing you met me then. You two go ahead and get your tools ready, and I'll get the car there for you. You? What are you going to do about it? Just so happens I know a guy. Give her a wink and shoot her old finger guns. Just so happens I know a guy who both owes me a favor and who owns a wrecked truck. Play your cards right, maybe you could know that guy too. Well, huh. All it takes is a phone call. Alright, phone call. Here, let me your grease gun, kiss it, blah, 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 blah. They hand over their cold grease gun for a moment and shrug each other over. We'll go back on lunch at the garage. Don't take all day. That's right. You know how we got away with finger guns, right? It's called Moxie. Just saying. More Tin Lizzies. Been through all this. They want to fight. Let's give them a fight. You sleaze. Okay, 4 damage, 7. 4 damage, 8. Set Gabby on fire for 6. Well, he's not going to need this. Karate chop. I forgot to switch to ranged weapon. How come nobody told me? Nobody's backseating. That's bogus. We'll just slap this one. Ugh. Good job, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate the back seating, the sitting up and press the buttons thing. That's good. Very 5 XP and 8 meat. All right, get to more graffiti arise. Some graffiti, more XP. Stopped on the tracks. See 3 of those weird fishmen lurking in the mouth of an alley up ahead, peering around with glistening, staring eyes, gurgling at each other quietly until one of them notices me. And its 2 companions starting toward you, making wet growling sounds. Wet growling sounds? That's different. Evil invaders? You're just natives that are displaced by urban development, seeking to reclaim what's rightfully yours. Fisherman confer briefly. Evil? Okay, thanks. As long as we're on the same page. I thought I had some Cold War grenades. I guess I don't. So far they haven't really done any attacking bits, so I don't know if they're really truly bad fish, but hey, look, tentacles back. No idea why. Look, they do no damage. Barf on my party? I don't think so, buddy. I think not. That's 5. No. I'm just gonna take this guy out. That works. Barf on the party. That's nasty. Fisherman's throwing spear. Fish liver oil. Bucket of chum. 5 XP and 9 meat. RS agent through window of the diners, struggling with his paperwork. Correct his calculations. 6 experience. Last time we found a fuse. The places that I haven't explored yet. I'm thinking I need to go to a chop shop if I don't get one here. Doing these rando questolas. Is it bastard from the breast pilot was telling us about? Suppose his tailpipe shut. Oh heck no! Ain't nobody's around getting around my tailpipe. Stay away from my tailpipe. just yeah, so we don't have as much. For whatever reason, whatever I changed, I could use the book and then use the rock, but now I can't. I can only do one out of the other. Yeah, not finding one. Found some hand washing gasoline and a welding mask. So now we can go down to the boardwalk. Cortlandt Street, tough and alley challenges passers-by to arm wrestle for the title of Alley King. Let's fill up our sleeves. 5 XP. And you're thinking to yourself, who is that sexy mama who's got all the drip? The dude with the drip. Who's the dude with the drip? That's right. Bam. 30 meat. Okay. And that's a pretty nice welding mask, huh? I think you've already done these. We did these other ones. Yeah. He hasn't seen the coconut yet, has he? Had not. Maybe he won't. This was an Eldritch last time. No. Doesn't work. 616 meat. We're rolling it. Can we go fishing? We haven't been fishing today. We went yesterday. Oh, we didn't use a salty fishing rod last time. Sweet. No. If you're bored of the boardwalk, you could just walk away. I think they're trying to be punny. This guy was trying to yank us last time. What I have to do is guess my age, throw a dart to pop a balloon, and drive a nail into this board with one swing of a hammer. At the same time, that's right. Yeah, I know how to cast. I know how to cast a fly rod. Spin teammate, well, you look about 38, but pop bang. Eureka of cigarette smoke, so I'm going to say 34. Nicely done, right on the money. Here's your prize. Fancy new beach shoes. Nice. Makes you walk like a crab. want to go to the club and wear these. Wear these to the jazz club and dance with that chick who's like, I mean, I'm Fred frickin' Astaire. I'm not afraid of stairs. They don't scare me at all. A cucaracha, a cucaracha. Tell me that's not. Tell me that ain't Moxie right there. That's some. What's up, dude? What's up, dude? Hey, Gabby. Like my shoes? Tacticals look. Maybe holds notebook it up. Marked on page with gritty little X's and O's. They're all pointing this way and that. Gabby's been keeping track on which moves work best for a fight. Her mysticality improves by 1. Cockroaches, like cockroaches. Exactly. Check me out. I feel like I got to show it off at the club. Which reminds me, this thing keeps saying, send Gabby to the speakeasy. Why do I want to? Why do I want to? Why do I want to send her to a speakeasy? Okay. Well, let's try another X or two, and then we'll go and. These people got again. You are so toaster oven, dude. Yeah. Look, doesn't even hurt the turtle anymore. That's pretty good. He's like, whatever. Don't bother me none. Don't have enough for that one. Sorry, I'm just listening to the bass line. Solid bass line right there. Another grease gun. How many grease guns do I have about now? Yeah, let's give him music lessons. managed to sneak up on Tinley's hideout without anyone noticing. You're gonna stay unnoticed for long, though. This place is crawling with Lizzies. Guess your first move is to turn tail and run, I guess. There's some angry young ladies right there. Got one. Got three of them. I read that book, right? Pistol whipping technique. What do I get for that? +1 range weapons. Yeah. Which means I should be able to equip my bugle. It sounds cooler when you attack with it. But it's chum. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I want to get rid of it. But it's chum. Yeah. It's really not any better. Yes. Might as well try to get rich from this whole thing. Yeah. Yeah. All right, ladies. Get to jump on them. Huh.
Never saw us coming. There we go. Dark speed, 10 meat, face grease. Hot armor. So potion, which means I lose some moxie if I use that, so. Turbo smells great. Prototype car freshener. Nice. That would replace our sunglasses. Really ought to put it out of its misery. There. Greasy toolbox. Greasy gloves. 11 and 1. Disposable ratchet. Fishing. Welding mask. Some more face grease. Yep. We would like to pass, please. Wait, what water is this? This is just the clean water. Cool. 7728. Okay, that guy's toast. It's 5. There we go. Look at it. You see that thing just bounce right off him? Glorious. What? This. And this. To bounce right off. What a glorious turtle. It's gonna be a tortoise in no time. Because that's how it works. 7 XP, 13 meat. More hand washing gasoline, more face grease. And yeah, Shelby is. Yeah. Welding mask on top of it. Swipe.
more like a picked apart truck. So, I think this is the woman you've been waiting for, Pod. Traditional slow, sarcastic clap as you step forward. Nice interest. Thanks. Nice hair. Thanks. Now, who the hell are you? I am Rudolph Gonzalez. Nice to meet you. And you are, well, you sweet. Big Liz, Biz Liz, Studebaker. I'm the boss of this gang, which that makes sense. Now, considering that you just busted into my scrapyard and beat up 5 of my girls, plus however many on the way here, I figure you got something on your mind. So what is it exactly? Really don't have any particular goal in mind. I do. It's not here. I need a fuse. I really need your gang to stop fighting, jumping, coming at me. The girls do get a bit rowdy. Sorry about that. I'll tell you what. You got this far, and my girls ain't no slouches. That's worth some respect, so I'll grant you a boon. A boon? Like a favor? Yeah, within reason. You know, this isn't some kind of trick. It's no trick. You can trust me because I'm sitting on a crescent throne. That means everything I say is automatically true. Wow, like the Pope? Kinda, yeah. We're really into hierarchy and chain of command here. Neat. Anyway. What if you say you have 1,000,000 meat? What? What if you say black is white? It isn't magic. It just, look, part of being a good leader is not trying to use your powers in stupid ways. Anyway, get one right. Wish, what will it be? More. You cannot wish for more wishes. That's... wish for you to call off girls, wish for prizes, wish to join your game, wish to fight you. I wish to sit in your swell chair. Well, what do you think? What do we want to fight, or do we want to just sit in a chair? I think I want to just fight her, honestly. Bring it, Grease Monkey. Cracks your knuckles, stands up, everybody. Always gotta play tough guy. Have it your way. Okay, 12 sleaze armor is a considerable amount of sleaze armor. I can finally get rid of this glob of hair. That's what I think. Brings her down to 7 damage. Just not really partial to physical damage. Brings her down to 6 outgoing. Well, that's just cheating. Not that that's exactly fair. It's 1, 1, 6. Three bleed. It's already down to nothing, so that stuff's not going to do any good. I can get rid of this nasty goo. I don't know why, like, Shelby's healing everybody else instead of his own self. It's physical, 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 physical. What's this do? That's 5. No! Shelby! No, no, you did. Slap that one. I want no fire damage. You know what? Take this groovy beat. Yeah, chop chop. Shed key, 7 XP. No. I can't argue with my own logic, okay? It's just can't do it. Sweet. Cockroaches, the cockroaches. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. That is some art right there. I got myself psyched about it. I still can't go through the correct CD door in this place. All right, let's get back to that. Let's get back there. We need to search the place. Frozen rock again, poor feller. Let's throw this stuff. This seems like a happy tire. I should be able to pop that one as well, you know. Wire coat hanger. 120 meat. Nice. I guess I old school blacksmith am. I guess I can't jack the car. I just can jimmy the lock. Car door leaning against the wall. Sure. Better toolbox. Now I have 2 crowbars. Greasy metal objects. Anarchist hardware. It's not really what I wanted. It's just that antifreeze is delicious, but it's poison. Every other day on the calendar just says crimes. Manuals for cars you've never heard of. Welding or what? Welding and wielding, huh? Weapon repair aware. Durability system unlocked. Okay. Put the book away. Realize your newfound knowledge that its spine is broken beyond repair, so you throw it away. Pipes and can infuse him. That's pretty straightforward. Also, physical damage and reduce an opponent's mysticality by 3. An offhand item. Once per fight. I think this is kind of nice just because it reduces the mysticality. Otherwise, we're rolling with it. Nuclear bomb. See there? Glowing ooze. Guess it's not for turtles. Frosty flakes make ice bombs. 5 damage to all enemies. You know, car door has its own kind of radioactive salve, restores hit points and cures poison. So that restores and cures. 5 damage, reduce muscle. You know? Two batches, so I can get each of these. I've only got one glowing ooze. I've got quite a few frosty flakes, but Actually, I have more nuclear. I can do 2 of these. But it's physical damage. So we're going to do frosty bombs. So we're going to use another glowing ooze there. I'm happy. I mean, I built a nuclear bomb. I'm happy. I think that's all there is here. This place has been... Hey Gabby, how you doing? Thumbs up. It's all of the berries. Alright. No. Yeah. It's just like the good old days. Okay. Well, I think let's go ahead and head back. I want to sell some stuff, and then I think we're going to call it for today. I got kind of a late start, but once again, the room's starting to warm up a little bit, and here we go. Here comes some more pods. That's good for 5. That's... I could just, you know, waste one of these. I really don't. I could just kill them all with it. I could nuke them all. Boom. They're dead. You know what I mean? That feels just kind of, you know. Let's door slam one. Just because, you know, door slamming. You sleaze. Yeah, you are. You're dead legion. Dead splat. You're splat. Legion of splat. I am missing. That's 3. That's 5. You're done. That's all there is. It's like an octopus out of water. It's just there's nothing. You wiggle around a little bit. That's all they got. 5 XP and 19 meat. Keep walking just in case. Say hi. Hey, say it. Hi. We have 778 meat. We have enough to go and get the watch that we need to do the thing. What we're going to do though is we're going to sell off some of these multiple weapons that we have. And it's just a creepy locket, 2 spooky armor. We have 2 crowbars. Usually, most people only need 1 to break into stuff. And I'm like most people. That is a combat object I should probably be wielding. That's kind of nice. I'm thinking if Shelby had 3 more stats. The fish. Sell the fish. Yeah, crowbar is great. Really don't need more than one to make life difficult for people. Once again, magical weapon. I have no magical weapon attacks. Cookie. That's just cool. Okay, where's the pistol? We got a big shoe. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Another glove. This is hot armor. The other one is for sleaze armor. Don't need that. Don't need that. There you go. 887. This is kind of, I mean, I would probably consider something like that, but sunglasses, you know. It did say we did not have any surplus grenades. So we're going to get some. Oh yeah. No. I think we're going to end our stream. Hey guys. Hey baby. You see that? She automatically, she just... Alright. I think that's the end of our stream for today. We, with any luck, we'll be back doing the same thing again tomorrow. Try to further our experience a little bit. Yeah, it's a little iffy on the dance part, but I mean, look at these other chumps. I'm doing okay as far as... Look at that guy. I got more swag than he does. That's for darn sure. I mean, he's... What kind of beatnik is he? He's not even wearing sunglasses. Anyways, thanks for checking in with me. Thanks for joining. Hope you had a good time. I had a good time liking the game still. So, yeah, hopefully tomorrow will be part 3. Till then, have a great evening, and carry on. Toodles.